Hello world. You guys are gonna see like 3 videos of me wearing the same outfit because I'm just recording back to back right now. I'm just recording back to back. Now let's talk about celebrities, right? You guys heard me the last time in my video, so now you're gonna hear me again and I'm gonna chat. Okay, I'm gonna chat. Alright, so when it comes to celebrities now, celebrities, celebrities. I see where celebrities are going through a lot. I see where the consciousness of people is changing in such a way where now they're seeing that celebrities are humans just like us, right? I'm seeing where a lot of transitions are happening. And I feel like it's because Pluto is shifted into Aquarius now. So a lot of people that Pluto in, what was it? Capricorn? Was it Capricorn? Yeah, Pluto and Capricorn energy where we idolize celebrities and trends and all of that. I am actually, I feel like this Pluto in Aquarius transit is going to cause a lot of people to, I feel like initially it might, this is my theory, it might not happen, okay? My theory is that a lot of people are going to be so engrossed in their phone or their life on the internet, right? And I feel like there's just going to be this mindlessness. Well, it has already started, it's already happening, but this mindlessness, and then I feel like eventually people are going to step out of that energy. I feel like even though a lot of people talk about Pluto in Aquarius is going to be a great transformational period, I feel like there are shadow aspects to it, and I feel like you have to experience, sometimes you have to experience a lesson in order to understand the concept. Like sometimes God has to put you in a situation in order for you to learn or grow. So I feel like people are being placed in a situation where we are heavily on our phone, and I feel like maybe towards the end of Pluto in Aquarius, maybe not, I don't know, maybe somewhere along the line people are going to detach from technology in a way where they will now connect with real life, um, and focus on themselves, focus on their personal journey, and just existing as a human being. You know, like that is a spiritual experience, and we tend to forget that, just existing as a human being. So I feel like there's gonna be a lot of ego deaths and a lot of derealization happening. I don't know the timeline, but this is my theory. So yeah, um, that's my theory. That is my theory. So I feel like, oh, sorry. I feel like instead of creating another video after this, since it's only been almost 4 minutes now, I'm just gonna continue the conversation I have in my head. Alright, so something clicked to me today, right? The light just flashed. But anyway, something clicked to me today. Something clicked to me, guys. Alright, so I got this feeling that, so this is going to be about mastering the art of detachment and my opinions on it, right? So this is based on my personal journey. Not saying you guys have to do the same thing, but this is just me chatting, right? Moving on. So I realize the more, all right, so when I speak in terms of energies. So yeah, so the way my brain understands this is like we have an energy field, right? And based on my interpretation of this now, I believe there are different energies along with our energy field, right? Feel like yes, there are low expressions and high expressions if you must, right? So when I say there are different energies within our energy field, it's not just happiness, um, content, um, abundance, love, trust, and the list goes on. It's also sadness, depression, un, un, where would I call it? Feelings of unsafety. I don't know why that's so weird in my head, but anyways, feelings of unsafety, um, anger, pain, resentment, you know, paranoia, and the list goes on, right? And I realize that most of the time when we are triggered, we are reminded of something in our past or experiences we have with individuals, right? Those who get what I'm saying, get what I'm saying, okay? Those who get it. Those who don't, don't. But I'm gonna get real deep in this right now. So, there are different experiences we had with individuals, and I feel like our brain will always interpret certain emotions as that experience. That's why every time we're triggered, it brings us back to the past because our brain literally form a connection. Okay, this person did this and I felt this way, so it has to be that, right? So most of the time we're thinking, oh, it's because of our parents why we're like this. Like we always have to pinpoint the blame on someone because that's how our brain interprets it. But I realize the more we do that is the more we put ourselves in a loop because it's like a bottomless pit. You know, it's like you hurt me, so I'll never feel better about this or whatever. So, you know, it's always going to be you. It's always going to be you. You. And that's why for so many people, where even after moving on from relationships and stuff like that, and they're triggered, the first thing that comes to their mind is their ex because their ex inflicted the same pain on them. Again, our brain is like our brain formed the connection. This emotion means this person. But I personally believe that in order to reach a flow state and also to let go of certain things, for me personally, it's more about existing in the energy itself, the emotion itself, instead of trying to latch on to why you're experiencing it. Thinking about why am I experiencing this? Why am I getting triggered? And obviously, the first logical thing your brain is going to think of, oh, it's because of my mother. Oh, it's because of my ex. Oh, it's because of this person and what they did to me. You know? Instead of latching on to all of that, it's like, okay, I'm feeling this energy, I'm feeling this emotion, I'm uncomfortable. I don't need to pinpoint what it is exactly. I don't need to pinpoint who did anything to me. All I'm gonna do is just exist in this moment, do what I can to navigate the emotion and the energy. Now, navigating it's different for each individual. For some person, sometimes sitting, meditating helps. Sometimes moving helps. Sometimes doing like little jogs or walking, doing a nature walk, writing in your journal. It's like you do you. Because this whole thing isn't linear. It's not every time you do the same thing it's gonna work. Sometimes you have to switch it up. I feel like everybody knows what's best for them, but everyone is caught up in their head that they forget that you have to move intuitively. The heart knows what's right for you. right? Just sometimes just and move intuitively. For example, since recent, like I've been experiencing a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot of things, right? And it's like I just do not feel inclined to write in my journal. It's like intuitively it feels wrong to write all that I'm experiencing in my journal. And the energy I'm getting is like if I write it, I'm further cementing the energy. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to cement the energy. I want the energy to pass. So I'm just gonna continue feeling the discomfort and I'm gonna let it pass. Right? Um I recently experienced a great level of betrayal and one bag of chat behind back and whatever, right? From a organization at that, right? And it just reminded me so much of a situation I've been in previously, and this is like a year ago, almost a year ago. And it's like, damn, it reminds me so much of this. Again, your brain, creating the connection. And I remember crashing out about it, and I'm like, why am I experiencing this again? And blah 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 blah, and a lot of things. And I realized sometimes you just have to let the energy flow, like let it flow. Sometimes energies aren't meant to be tied down. Sometimes you're just meant to experience it and let it pass when it's ready to pass. Sometimes you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm tired of feeling you, it's time to pack up and go, speak it into existence. But anyways but yeah, sometimes it's best to just flow with what you're experiencing and not try to tie it down to a past experience or tie it down to someone, because the more you do that is the more you further cement that energy and the more you have to heal. Oh my god, it's not even a case where you have to heal. You create the illusion that you have to heal because you deliberately put yourself in the energy, tie yourself down to the energy. Now you feel as if you have to work hard to get rid of the energy. If you had just flowed to begin with, just flow and let the energy flow, right? It would have passed and gone a long time. Sometimes we keep ourselves in a loop for days, weeks, months, years, right? Literally keep ourselves in a loop because we want to hold on to certain things. It's like our ego can't let go. It's like our ego literally can't let go, right? So it's honestly best to just flow. Every time my friends ask me like how you do this, and I'm like, guys, just flow. I don't like telling people how to live their life either. It's like anything you want to do, whatever your soul calls you to do, you do it. I'm not here gonna tell you how to live your life. Move intuitively and you'll be perfectly fine. That's why most of the times whenever I am experiencing things and I tell my friends, it's not to get advice, it's more to just rant about it. And then like hours after that, or literally minutes after that, sometimes a day or whatever, sometimes literally a short amount of time after the ranting, I just detach. And then as I detach, the moment I detach, I exist in this flow state, and then a bugger downloads hit me and it's like, oh, I'm gonna act on this way, or I'm gonna make this decision, and it always comes out good because at that point I'm moving intuitively. I feel like everybody already knows how to live their life, but everybody's second guessing themselves or getting so much in their head like, nigga, just move intuitively, nigga. And when I need advice, I will deliberately seek it. Like, I know when I need advice. and I will deliberately seek it at that point. Most of the times, it's like I go to persons who I know will give me a solid advice and um not a prejudice or um leaning more towards like I need a fair perspective, and most of the times I like to go to people who don't know my life, you know. But anyways, or someone who has mastered that level of detachment. Yep. Anyways, so yeah, I've just been chatting a lot. I don't think I have anything else to say. That's everything. I don't know when I'll post again, honestly, but I do post on Patreon, not often, but I do. Sorry. There's a lot I have to say, but it's like every time I'm thinking, oh, there is so much I can talk about, I don't want to put my life on the internet, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. There's a lot of monitoring spirits and evil eye, and I do not want to put my life on the internet. But I'll chat. I will chat. Okay. So yeah. That's all I have to say for now. I don't know how soon you guys will hear from me again. I'm just coming from work, so I'm really tired. It's 7:15 p.m. I reach home like to 6, so I'm gonna go settle in for the night. Hope everything works out for you guys. Whatever. Boom, bang, bang. Yeah, Rennie's peace out.